If you don't clean up, you clutter. That's the moral of the story. One of the morals and issues for black people, black woman, black man, black children, black people. If you don't clean up, you clutter. That means if you don't take care of how you use your space and your time, then you're going to end up cluttering in your space and your time and your mind or your body or whatever it is that you're not looking after or cleaning up after. You're going to clutter. Just like if you're not getting better, you're getting worse in it. So same thing. So my point is that in regards to the arguments and the disruption and conflictions between black people, each other, whether it be women being upset with black men or black men being upset with black women, the solution is quite simple, but it's easier said than done. And the solution is stop. Stop thinking there's a problem. Stop thinking that there is an issue. Because if you make that, if you think that, if you believe that, then there's going to be an issue. If you think there's a problem, there's going to be a problem. You know? And that's why I say if you don't clean up, you clutter. Because to me, as far as I'm concerned, yes, the system and whatever powers that be that are trying to hold people back, whether it be the system for whatever reason, as you know already, has thrown a spanner in the works. So that means the clock is trying to work and someone's thrown a spanner in there. So it's just clunking all over the place. So the only solution is to stop and take that spanner out and then let it get back to work. So take that negative issue, idea from your mind that you have a problem with your black sister or that you have a problem with your black brother. You know what I mean? Because there is no problem. Just like a martial artist knows, there is no opponent. So there is no enemy, there is no opponent. You know? You don't really compete. You're actually just challenging yourself. Because yourself, you're the one that's responsible for yourself and how you respond to things. So someone could come and say something to you that you don't like, but you have a choice how you respond to it. So there is no opponent. You can block them out. So as far as I'm concerned, somebody somewhere has just started off this negative spiral where everybody's arguing. And yeah, there's all these valid reasons for the arguments because these arguments that they're bringing up are true and present because you're making them present. But if you take it all away and say, okay, well, this is how I'm going to behave. Each individual knows this is how I'm going to behave as a black person. When I go on the road and I see a black woman or a black man, you deal with them pleasantly. You deal with them like how you would like to be dealt with. You see someone, you smile. Simple, smile. Good afternoon, good evening, or whatever time it may be. You know, and deal with each other with respect and humility and calmness. That's it. You know what I mean? Yes, I know. Some people might be like, oh, but I know people that are negative and argumentative and rare. You ignore them. And you tell them this. Or you send them to this video. Tell them to go and listen to this. Because as I said, you know, it might not even be their fault that they're that way. It's just that someone has thrown a spanner in the works. And the black people, them's clockwork. Someone's thrown a spanner in there. And now black people are always arguing with each other about stuff. You know what I mean? And it's holding us back. So the obvious, best, simple thing to do, because remember, simplicity is the way forward, really. You know, not complications. Keep it simple, not keep it complicated. You know, keeping it simple would be take the spanner out of the works. Someone's trying to make us argue with each other all the time. Every minute, someone's got some issues. The other day, they had this show, One Extra, and people are standing up saying valid things about argumentative stuff, though, negative stuff, and holding everybody back. And I see a whole panel of people, but I don't see no leaders up there. You know what I mean? I don't see no leaders up there. You know, I can see people up there that are still kind of going through their own little dilemmas, you know, and they don't know what to tell you either. But I know what to tell you. I know what to tell you. You know what I mean? And I'll tell you, stop. Just stop. Everybody just stop. Take the spanner out and then continue. And that you got to do that within yourself. Each and every individual has to do that. Every black woman, every black man has to do that within himself and within herself. You have to stop thinking negative. And if anyone comes around you with negativity, tell them to stop as well. And everybody tell everyone, stop, just stop. Stop thinking negative. Yeah? There is no opponent. Take the spanner out of the works. There ain't no problem. Black women love their black men and black men love their black women and black people respect each other. That is what we do. That's what we are. That's what we're doing. And that's what we're going to tell ourselves, and that's what we're going to continue to do. And if we're not doing that, well, then we have to take that spanner out of the works. Take it out of the works, because it's a spanner in the works that's messing with everything. And if you don't clean up, you clutter. If there's any more things that you guys want to ask or you would like an answer to, a solution, my name is Black King. Yeah? And you can ask me. You can leave your comments below. You know? And I'll be making other videos where you just need to hear my word. You don't need to see my face. Because this isn't about any kind of judgments or I'm not trying to be famous. I'm not trying to be known. I'm just trying to get the solutions out there. That's what it's about. It doesn't matter what I look like. Yeah? Okay. Bless.